What's up, gamers? Open the comments is insane. Yeah, mods, high alert today. High alert today, mods. There's going to be brain rot. There's likely going to be brain rot, the likes of which you've never seen. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Very heated discussion with my friend of your Riley video. We can go over the clips on stream for fucking 5 hours. I don't give a fuck. Every single person is wrong. And it's as simple as this, right? It is as simple as this. Let me word this correctly. The available evidence people are trying to pass off as conclusive isn't conclusive. And sitting there trying to force it to be conclusive is embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. It's not definitive. It's not conclusive. If this were a court case and this was your evidence, I'm sorry, but you're losing the fucking case. You're just losing the case. Like, so, it's... I use the DT 1990 Pros as my headphones. Asmongold of all people. Asmongold doesn't know shit about FPS and he's dog shit and he's an idiot and he lives in a cockroach-infested house like a disgusting fucking freak with spiders crawling down his drain like a useless, degenerate piece of shit, gambling-addicted, fucking WoW-playing loser, just disgusting human, alright? I don't give a fuck what Asmongold said. Nobody cares. Don't care. The guy is disgusting. Like, sorry. you don't even have it. Asmongold doesn't even have enough self-respect to fucking, like, take a shower half the time. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? All right, we do have BF6 news to go over, though. A bunch of new stuff to go over, actually. Bunch of new stuff to go over. Do. Cheater witch hunt? It's insane. Dude, you know what's hilarious about the entire situation? Not a single legitimate, good, professional, or even half-decent player agrees that Riley's cheating. Liquid Mendo just said, this isn't cheats. Myth is making fun of people that's saying this is cheats. Every actually skilled mouse and keyboard player / any actually skilled player is looking at the situation and going, yeah, this is just nothing. This is just nothing. Like, it's... The parents about a fucking heart attack? Oh, yeah. It would be literally insane. It would be insane. Thank God Baronox just had a baby. Probably won't be playing games for a little bit. Probably just avoids all this bullshit. See, what's funny about Baranox is he has that mouse lifting play style, right? So he does a lot of those like instant flicks, right? That look like they're one frame. It's everywhere in his gameplay. Like you watch Baranox play for 1 second, it's everywhere in his gameplay. They would literally fucking spontaneously combust. Baranox is a dad now. That's correct. That's correct. He posted it in his Discord yesterday. It's Datanox now. It's Datanox now. All right, anyway. So we got some stats about some stuff. According to Oppenheimer's investment firm, Battlefield 6 beta saw over 5 million participants. So that's pretty good. 5 million players. 5 million. Steam stats. Following the first open beta weekend, the game has already pulled in over 605,000 Steam pre-orders. Holy shit. Amounted to revenues of roughly $35 million. Steam wishlists have shot up to 2.7 million from 500,000 just weeks before, with 521,079 concurrent players during weekend 1. 62% of wishlisters also played Call of Duty. Wow. 62% of wishlisters played Call of Duty. That's crazy. Now that is a crazy stat. 62%. Still defending your boyfriend for cheating in an open beta? Are you still coping? What's wrong, boy? Are you coping? Oh, Ninja Wizard the one. Oh. Is a coping. Cope harder. Seethe, 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 seethe. I'm just gonna be the most annoying piece of shit about the situation. Because genuinely, like, people just are retarded. Like, I don't care. Then there was something else I wanted to show you guys. I think Temporal... Hello? I think Temporal... tweeted this. Custom search option keys in Battlefield 6 files might let you set preferences, maps, and modes for matchmaking. Possible use cases. Avoid last played map. Focus on small or large maps. Specific map mode combos. Needs a healthy player base in your region to work well. Custom search for matchmaking. Description of the files. Select mode and map preferences to prioritize in your search. Matchmaking time depends on your selections. We may expand the search to get you playing more quickly. Note, no guarantees, probably requires a healthy player base in your region. Few example use cases. Just finished a match on Liberation Peak. Now give me a different map preference. Select all maps except Liberation Peak. I want to fly jets. Preference select Mirak Valley, Operation Firestorm, New Quebec City, and Liberation Peak. Need to grind a few weapon attachments. Infantry only, please. Empire State, Saints Quarter. Note, depending on the use case, you may need to adjust your custom search after each match. So this is some sort of, you know, map filter, custom search thing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of look like this. Yeah. From Battlefield 3. I do remember that on the browser. Comes with Call of Duty players. Oh, Karma. Hey guys, there's a 5-time Call of Duty world champion who also happens to be really good at mouse and keyboard. Hey Karma, is Riley cheating? DB5 to GOAT. I don't think so. I said my part on it. There it is. So Karma, I just want to elaborate. We haven't found a single person that is decent at video games that thinks Riley's cheating. Not one. Genuinely not one. I know about Viscos, dude. I know about Viscos. X-Ray says she is. X-Ray? Who the fuck is X-Ray? Talking about the guy that we played against in Gundam Evolution? Who gives a fuck what that guy says? What about Asmongold? Don't stop. Asmongold. Dude, I already said my piece about Asmongold. Don't ever bring up this cockroach-infested fucking living quarters degenerate WoW player that has an aversion to fucking H2O. Alright? If he drinks anything other than fucking soda, he has, like, a visceral physical reaction. Like, just stop. Like, we don't care about Asmongold, dude. We don't care. Aim, Casual, and Batty, thanks so much for the resubs, guys. Thank you so much. Sheer amount of hate comments on news videos is actually crazy. They're all wrong. They're all wrong. See, most people won't do what I did nowadays and like go in the face of like the fucking fire, because I knew it. I wasn't asked to make that video, you know. I made the video based off of my own opinion. That was all my own opinion, completely unbiased. Looked at the clips. There's just nothing there that's conclusive. There's just nothing there that's conclusive. And that's what people are missing, right? They're not willing to actually look at it in like any sort of objective manner, looking at each individual thing. And you can speculate and call every single tiny little thing that you may or may not see in some of the clips cheating, and you can try to go to the ends of the earth to justify it in some crazy way via fucking like, oh, I have crazy knowledge of how cheats work, which of course is like, okay, why do you know how first of all, why do you know how like these aimbots work? Like, okay, are you just fucking cheating and you're just telling us? But the thing that people are really stumbling over with this is they're not willing to look at it in an objective manner for a multitude of reasons. Whether it be because Riley's a fucking VTuber or trans or pronouns or whatever it may be. Whether or not they just simply don't want to admit to themselves that type of gameplay is even possible. There are so many avenues that people are coping down. So many. And they're just, a lot of people are just simply not willing to even have a discussion about it. And they're willing to go down any route that validates their own thoughts. That's it. That's all they're interested in. They're interested in validating their own personal opinion, and that's it. And that is it. Nope. EA didn't ban her. Nope. No ban. No ban. Has Strafe commented? I'd be willing to bet 99% Strafe is going to agree with me. About 99%. Polarity, thanks for gifting 5 memberships on YouTube. Thank you. Can't you literally explain it all by saying he didn't just triple headshot people, so if he was cheating, he would do that? No, dude. No. Oh my god. No. Hypothetically, if this does turn out this person was cheating, would you retract your support? Yeah. Duh. The fuck? Duh. But you have to understand, based on everything that's out there currently, I've looked at it, even videos that aren't the BF6 one, based on everything that's out there so far, there isn't anything definitive, right? Like, bring up the Shimmy situation. The Shimmy situation, right? Shimmy was in EXE with me as, like, my teammate. Now, that doesn't mean I ever talked to him. I didn't honestly know who the fuck the guy was. No clue who that dude was. Some people wanted me to look at BF5 clips like 2 in the fucking morning because I'm the Battlefield guy in Team EXE, apparently. So I looked at the clips. Within 5 seconds, I was like, yeah, this guy's cheating. And then I slowed the video down. I proved he's cheating, right? Made a whole video in my underwear at 2:30 in the morning for Team EXE to use on their channel so that they could kick Shimmy from the team. Like, literally in my underwear, 2:30 in the morning. I'm about this shit, all right? I'm about this shit. I'm really about it. Like, it was definitive beyond debate. He's locking on to everyone. There's micro tracks. There's unnatural movements. There's everything. Way more blatant and obvious than anything Riley did. Anything. So yeah, I mean, people are saying, oh, you're biased because you're in Team EXE. Actually, I helped kick one of the members. So, not really. Not really, guys. I helped kick one of the people. Oh, would you look at that? Here's a former professional player, Liquid Mendo, agreeing with me, calling everyone. Dude, I love Mendo. Mendo's so based for this, dude. Mendo's so based for this. I love this. Average person relies on aim assist and yells cheater anytime they die. All clips Riley posted look 100% legit. Well, dude. What? Would you look at that? You know, it's funny. Just add another one to the tally, right? Add another professional player, add another former pro, add another cracked player to the list. It's hilarious. Comments on YouTube, they think they're so funny. Just a bunch of dumbasses, dude. The majority, listen, I'm not even afraid to say it. Most content creators probably would be. The majority of people are fucking dumb as shit. Dumb as shit. I'm sorry. Like, there it is. There are cases of pro players cheating. What do you mean? Oh, you're so retarded. Oh my god. There's been one case where it happened before, so that's relevant in this situation. Oh my god, dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Oh, Nickel just DM'd me. This Riley shit is cringe. None of the clips are even that good. There's a shit ton of overshooting. Add another good... hey, to the tally, right? Add another one. There it is. Add another one. Dude, I just can't stop winning. I'm like, I'm just DJ Khaled. Like, I can't stop winning, dude. All right, hold on. Wait, there was some shit that I wanted to go over on the Battlefield Reddit. Too much winning. Too much winning, dude. Too much winning. For anyone worried about the small maps in the open beta. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is giving me like humongous Gulf of Oman vibes. I wonder how much of this is actually playable area. I don't know. Vehicle map, soy point. Vehicle map. Play Simon, thanks so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. If list of small details BF1 and BF5 did for immersion that Battlefield 6 did not have. Buckle up, chat. Buckle up. No mud or blood on your weapon. No weather. No rain fog dynamic weather effects. No ability to shoot or toss back grenades, completely absent in BF6. No deflecting shots, glancing blows on vehicles. Seems no matter the angle you shoot a tank, you get a full direct hit. Based, consistent, predictable damage. Based. The glancing blow mechanic in BF5, blew dick, actually. Sucked. Horrible mechanic. Shot a fucking tank straight on, sometimes you get 2 damage because of glancing blow. +3, +1. Horrible mechanic. Cannot damage individual parts of vehicles. I think this is legit just not even true. Can't you ash shot a tank and it vehicle disables it or something? Soy post alert. No vehicle enter exit animations. Hot topic. People seem to not like these, but I thought they added good balance. Fuck enter exit animation. Feel physically on fire. We're screaming. BF6 seems to not have no audio cue for this. First person ragdolls. Big explosions could physically knock you over. Dude, fuck that. Dude, it was terrible. This feature was horrific. Horrific feature. Do you remember this? Oh, Nerf. Hey, Nerf. Hey, Nerf. Welcome to the stream. Nerf, for anyone that doesn't know, is a former professional PUBG player. Did you see the Riley clips, Nerf? We're just adding pro players to the list that agree with me, by the way. So, you know, I did see those. Very curious. Very curious in your opinion. Very curious. No voice lines for danger pinging. Also no go, go, go in the comma rows. I don't think it's cheats. All right, there we go. It's set. Voice lines in general are just lacking any sense of realism to me, especially when in downstate. BF5's downstate requesting revive was absolutely brutal and felt surreal. Dude, this entire list is an example of somebody that plays multiplayer games for the wrong reasons. Like, this guy boots up a multiplayer game to basically just be tortured by the game. Like, he wants to be struck by lightning. He wants to be knocked down via explosions. He wants to scream while on fire. He wants to have to fucking take time to get in and out of vehicles. He wants his RPG shots to do no damage on direct hits via an RNG glancing blow mechanic. Like, this guy legitimately wants to boot up the game and be tortured at every fucking second. He does not want to have fun. This is actually insane. Post the link. Oh, post the link is crazy, dude. These people should go enlist. That's so fucking true. The BF6 beta going around TikTok has me cracking up. Every time I try to RPG infantry. Good. 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 I hope you do no damage. Good. Shoot. Stop doing that. The RPG's in the game because it's an anti-tank weapon. Stop trying to shoot infantry. And base, thank God too, it's an anti-tank warhead. Boom. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. Please bring back good looking ribbons and medals. This is actually true. This is another truth nuke. I actually agree with this post. W upvote. Hot dog. Thank you for the hot dog. Thank you. Anders, what is Pax Armada? Pax Armada is the PMC group that is fighting NATO in BF6. Is your bitrate anything different compared to Twitch stream, YouTube? I can't watch on Twitch because it just keeps buffering. No. It's the same. It's the same on Twitch. Same on Twitch. Isn't the goal to kill the enemies? Yeah, well, shoot them with your gun, you know? You're old, but are you this old? No. No, I'm actually not. I'm not that old. David Sterling about map sizes. Speed is a factor of map size. We picked these maps to make sure we hit the full octane version of Battlefield on the head and made everyone see we can handle that too. Large maps exist and the tempo scales accordingly. You'll be able to see soon enough. Dude, holy fuck. Speaking about David Sterling, dude, you guys have to see this. Look at this. David Sterling, he replied to this tweet and basically called him shit. He deactivated his account. This guy deactivated his account. Dude, like, David Sterling basically says, skill issue, shoot them. You have a KD deficiency. Account deactivated. Like, possibly one of the most base things I've seen in my life. Any idea why they changed the sensitivity slider in this Battlefield? So they love doing that between Battlefield games. Every fucking new Battlefield, there's a new way sensitivity is measured. Nothing's ever consistent. It's just, that's just a diceism. That's just a diceism. I have a question. Go ahead. This is so true. What's going on out there? It's snipers on Liberation Peak, Jerry. Yep, that is fucking accurate. Follow for follow. Nice, man. Permaband! Even patches on soldiers are better than class icons. What? Dude, people notice things that I legit don't even pay attention to. I swear. Like, why is this even relevant? Riley has a VAC ban. Okay, it's old, not proof of current cheating, but kind of sus. Dude. See this? 11 years ago? Riley's 23. So this ban is when they were fucking 12? This is what we're talking about? Like, when I was 12, I went outside and picked, like, cicadas off of fucking trees. Like, I did stupid shit when I was 12, too. Like, I have no idea what the ban was from. I'm not gonna act like I have any idea what the ban was from. We can probably just ask Riley, but, like, 11 years ago? Like, when I was 12, I was eating dirt. Dude. Battlefield 6 has lost 98% of its player base in just one weekend. Yeah, this is actually true. This is true. These are real statistics. The game is dead. It's over. It's over, guys. The way you unlocked weapons in BF6 is wrong, actually. What? As of the open beta, you unlock new weapons by leveling up your career rank. So, for example, once you reach level 3, you unlock a new AR, a new DMR at level 6, and a new SMG at level 13. The problem, you can unlock any type of weapon regardless of whether or not you ever played with that weapon type or not. That's not a problem at all. This is for accessibility and reducing frustration purposes. Illegitimate opinion next. Shotguns do not need to be nerfed. Let's take a look. There are too many people complaining that shotguns are strong OP. That's literally where they are supposed to be strong. Also, it seems people are just butthurt for getting dumpstered by 12 gauge from 25 meters, which is absolutely an extremely lethal range for shotgun IRL. 25 meters in a video game is a fucking absolutely deranged kill distance for a buckshot shotgun. Like a straight up deranged realism argument. Yeah. I'll have you know, the weapon I have the most time on in real life is a shotgun. I've shot a lot of weapons in real life. I have shot my fucking dad's shotgun more than any. I probably put 500 rounds through it, 500 slugs and different types of buckshot. Dude, like, guess what? Shotguns are overpowered in real life. Okay? So, you gotta balance them in a game. 25-meter one-shot kills is insanity. Your KPM on the IRL shotgun? 0. Crayon eater, position exposed, dude. The shotgun is actually worth using now instead of it being a gimmicky weapon. DICE, please don't change it. Downvoted, and I leave. Shit opinion. Why I want a server browser? How would a server browser enable you to switch sides? What? Breakthrough, map 1, attack. Am I stupid? Breakthrough, attack, map 1, defense, switch sides, attack, map 1. What? Tell me people are flaming this guy. Anybody else see this recurring character during the beta? No. No. Wait, hold on. What? What is this post of? Chair? I did see chairs flying around. Did I see chairs floating around? Maybe was I too locked in to even notice? Was I too like focused on the actual game to even? I did? It's news to me. I mean, I seriously didn't realize I even saw that. Second day without the beta. True. Already experiencing withdrawal symptoms. What? Medic animation. Zunjin8897, thanks for the 20 dollars. What do you think about controllable drones from Casper? They could remove some spotting from soldiers and add it to the drone. Yeah, I mean, sure. Is that Delta Force on the taskbar? Please remove it. It could, yeah, it might be. See you, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. See you, I see you in the Twitter replies trying to fight against these absolute freaks, right? I see you in the Twitter replies. You're never gonna win. Like, it's just, you're just never gonna win. You know, I respect the fight. I'm never gonna win. We're never gonna win. We're outnumbered by shitters 50 million to 1. It's just, it's a losing fight. However, we're still right. However, we're right. They're actually wrong. So, New Battlefield Bulletin post of actually relevant, good information. Based. DICE is working on a large tuning pass on helicopter flight mechanics based on community feedback. Dude, thank God. There was no reverb, but a large pass on helicopter flight is in progress and coming after the beta. we can't stop winning. We can't stop winning. It's like beating a dead horse trying to convince casuals that person ain't cheating. Oh, 100%. Dude, you guys want to see the like to dislike ratio on this video? This is by far the most disliked video I've ever uploaded on my channel. By far. By far. We're sitting at right now 47%. Dude, that's funny. We're sitting at a cool 4,782 comments. 4,700 comments. Holy fuck, dude. Try to point out best I. And like, okay, I want you to be 100% brutal fucking transparent honest with me. Did I do a good job explaining in the video? Like, you can tell me no. You can tell me it was shit. I don't care. Like, I'll... I see mostly yeses. I see a couple... Maybe a little bit long. Yes. See a couple no's. I saw 2 no's. Mostly yes. All right, well, I mean, that's all. All right, there it is. Dude, do you guys want to look at the comments on this video? It's legit insane. Also, hold on. I wanted to go over something really quick. Just really, really quick. People are saying Riley locked on here. Like, this flick right here. People were saying that this is locked on to somebody. People were saying that this flick locked on to this person in the corner. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got up at 6:15 in the morning, shirtless, sockless, underwear, sat down in this chair, edited this video to confirm to myself that I wasn't insane and that this flick actually didn't hit a fucking thing. So I sat here looking at this for probably 2 minutes at 6:20 something in the morning. And I looked at it, and I looked at it, and I looked at it, and I'm sorry, there's simply nobody fucking there. There is simply not a soul there. There's no one there. And then people, of course, say, oh, there might be someone behind this wall on the other side. Would you like to present the class with the evidence for that? There isn't any. There isn't any. There's no evidence. Is there a guy on the other? Is there a guy in China on the other side of the earth that he's locking onto? There's literally no argument you can make. Anyway, now that we have that out of the way, and also, by the way, for the people, that flick that you saw, that's a they call it one frame flicks. That was by accident, by the way. Unintentional one frame flick due to a mouse lift. So it was tracking pickup, continue tracking, which goes from like one place to another, right? So sometimes it jumps in a flick. Baranox, who many of you know, right? Now Datanox just had a child. Congratulations. That's Baranox's entire playstyle. That's all he does in his gameplay. He has that weird fucking mouse lift gameplay where it jumps all over the place and it looks weird as fuck, and yeah. Saw this video and it doesn't look too good for him. You realize an aimbot can be programmed to be off sometimes, right? You realize that you have absolutely no conclusive evidence suggesting that, right? You can speculate. You can try to point to every single tiny little thing you might cope yourself into believing is cheating and just call it cheating and try to justify it in any other manner. But the fact of the matter is, based on what we have to look at, the evidence is inconclusive. There's this completely inconclusive. That's as simple as it is. And sitting here trying to force the available evidence to be conclusive, to validate your own opinion, is delusion. You are delusional. Lol, bro. I know how cheats work. Quit gaslighting everyone. There's tons of videos on YouTube about how they work. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut the fuck up. Explain to me how that's cheating via the clips we have available. Don't give me this bullshit about there's a YouTube video somewhere on the internet explaining somehow how this works in niche scenarios. How about you shut the fuck up and you actually prove it beyond a reasonable doubt via what we have? You can't, because you're an idiot. Anyway. Hey, Enders. How do you get your content out when everyone downvotes you for cheating? I uploaded my highlights to Reddit, and it was downvoted into oblivion. Well, the first mistake was going on Reddit and uploading clips. Just, I don't know, stream and make YouTube videos and post on Twitter and don't care what anyone says and stay consistent with it, and maybe you'll get traction. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sem, thank you. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Did you watch Iron Chunkfist video about Jets and BF6? Oh, dude, please link me that. Chat, link me the Iron Chunkfist video. Actually, I can probably find it. I used to love watching that guy in Battlefield 3. If you guys know who Iron Chunkfist is in Battlefield 3, you're an OG, dude. You're an OG. Great dude in Battlefield 3. Is this video in English?
Hello, guys.
It is. My goat, dude. I've never heard this guy talk in 13 fucking years. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this for sure. Forbes? No. Forbes has an article about Riley? This is crazy. This is insane. It made it to Forbes? That is crazy. This might be the most viral gaming clip I've ever seen for any game. I can't, off the top of my head, I cannot think of a single more viral gaming clip. I can't. This might top Flusha. This might be #1 all time. Does anyone aware of any other situation? This could be #1 of all time. Paul Tassi? Well, hold on. What are you guys talking about? Paul Tassi reached out for contact? PewDiePie clip. Maybe. The fact is, nothing can be proven either way at this point, and even a Twitch ban can come from mass reporting on the platform. Well, at least they included that. At least the person that put this in a Forbes article included that. You know, and that's fact. It cannot be proven that Riley is cheating based off of the available information. And okay, before I'm gonna stop talking about this. And we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this professional jet pilot video or whatever. The last thing I'll say about this is a classic case of guilty proven innocent and not innocent proven guilty. The classic case of this. Judge first, investigate later. Yeah, it's really disgusting. Unfortunately, it's really disgusting. Riley needs to capitalize on this. Riley is definitely capitalizing on this. You think the case is more blown up? You think the case is more blown up because they're a VTuber? 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Huber T. Wrangler, thanks for the $5 donation. 10 years ago, I tried to convince people on Reddit that Flusha wasn't cheating in CSGO, making similar points to yours. It's a lost cause. Yes, it is. It is, truly is. Okay. Anyway, we're going to watch this. This is Iron Chunkfist, my fucking goat, former Battlefield 3 pilot. I used to watch this guy all the time.
Chunkfist here. It's been a long time.
Dude, still has a shit mic. 13 years later, he has a shit mic. I actually can't believe it.
Sorry for the microphone quality. I will surely try to get a better one if I still make videos, or I'm still gonna upload videos. I'm gonna go straight to the point. It's Battlefield 6, it's the airplanes, and I'm gonna do some pros and cons, what I think is negative, what I think is positive, and what we are missing, and what DICE have nailed. Sadly, there won't be much pros or positive things, rather than, well, it's an open beta, so we can't say too much, but I will give my honest opinion on the 5 hours I had to fly the planes. Not long, but enough to have my opinion, because for you that don't know me, I have been a very experienced pilot for Battlefield franchise. I even had some connections with DICE in terms of making improvements on the Battlefield 3 airplanes.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 was probably the games I was mostly known for. I played for the national team of Sweden. I played for very high tier competition in 88 and also dogfighting within esports. So I hopefully feel that my experience or my in-depth review on this game and the airplanes will have a solid impact on both you guys and maybe the whole community, or maybe even DICE.
The Times India has an article. What?
To get some experience.
The Times India? When can we see comp games run in Battlefield? I highly doubt it. They almost never support actual competitive. They haven't supported official competitive in over a decade. Have you ever gotten accused for cheating? Of course. There's almost always a comment under any video that I upload that accuses me of cheating.
Voices over. Alright, first is
Battlefield is just stupid?
Fighting.
No, it's not.
Does the
it's an FPS game. FPS is inherently competitive. Just because it's a different form of competitive that you're from what you're used to seeing doesn't mean it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
Sad to say, but we don't have any air radar. And, well, we have an air radar, but it's way too small. We
small air radar
within just a couple of rounds, just basically 1 second. And you can't really look back like you did in Battlefield 4. You can't have the air radar like in Battlefield 3. And this is just, I don't know really what DICE are trying to make when it comes to the fighters. If they completely forgot about the dogfighting and what dogfighting actually, how big it actually is.
So the dogfighting is
the franchise.
Trash.
Because right now it's non-existent. So for example, if you go head to head from an enemy jet, you have no idea where he goes. I have no idea how to counter his
Dude, so hold on. Someone said Riley's streaming right now. What does the fucking chat look like in that? Dude, the chat in that stream right now has to be... Mods are going crazy. They have to be. GM Pilot, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Enders is cheating right now. I don't even think he's flying that jet. No hands, guys.
Because I simply have no idea
No
where
hands.
he is. I don't even have sound. I don't even have air radar. I don't even have a camera to back it up because I simply won't use the free camera because I can't even move my jet while...
So we're talking dogfighting is trash, air radar is horrible. Iron Chunk Fist, really good pilot, and BF3 has no idea what they're doing with this game's jets. Basically, the jets are just a catastrophe.
Looking, and if there's any case of using the camera, there's maybe 2-3 seconds where you just going straight forward.
No way, Riley has 1,200 viewers farming 180 flicks on shipment. Get out of here, dude.
You have the opportunity to
based.
Simply 1 second. You have a few shots and then you're dead. So there are some major issues with dogfighting in this game, and while making so many games, while making so many type of games with jets in it, DICE still can't figure out how to make these jets work.
He's really harping on the jets here, like heavily.
Battlefield 2 was really nice. I played Battlefield 2, I played jets, of course. It was really, really nice. Battlefield 3 was
as he should, yeah. As he should.
Two different kind of games, but they worked so good.
Hold on, I have to look at this.
I like CS, sure, but the competitive scene isn't exactly, like, alive in NA at all. Thanks for the sub. Oh my god, what?
Dude, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dude, I love it. Imagine sticking up for Riley. You knew she was cheating, but you were afraid of the backlash from trans community. You are a retard. Shut the fuck up.
So flawlessly with everything else.
Not afraid of any backlash ever.
4,
fuck off.
It came towards the bad section, if you know what I mean. But it was still good. It was still manageable. It was still a speed adjustment. It was still a camera, and was still air radar. They need to bring this back in order to have some fun with the jets, because I simply can't see myself playing this game and just strafe bomb infantries.
He has a really good point here. So I flew in jets in Battlefield 3 and 4 quite a bit. I really enjoyed the dogfighting element. I really enjoyed shooting infantry with the cannon. If Iron Shinkfist is saying the dogfighting is trash and the cannon against infantry is bad, and there's basically no other way to play the game other than strafe bombing, like, I kind of agree with him. Like, the perma strafe bombing gameplay in jets is simply just not that enticing for long-term gameplay. There has to be more depth to it. The gameplay loop is really bad. Yeah, exactly. He's cheating. The hand is edited. Really? I didn't know you could live edit a hand cam on stream. Wow. That's... Wow, man. Cope harder.
I have, like, it's the only thing you do, basically, at the moment. So please, DICE, we need more attention towards the planes. We need the more attention. This is like, it's not even playing depth
AI
anymore.
hand,
just
dude.
bombing,
Dude.
I don't even care about the enemy plane, because if I go around it, if we meet up, I can't even dogfight it. It's just a matter of...
Dude, the bomb... Okay, to be fair, the bombs, though, in this game, once you get them down, look absolutely nuts. I mean, he's getting double kills, quad kills, triple kills. Kevda, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. This guy taught me how to fly in BF3. He also helped me how to fly in BF3, too. Yeah, I also watched this guy. Shrinkfist was literally the most GOAT jet pilot in BF3. Yeah, he's really good. dueled with him for many hours and fought him in Nation Wars. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you played competitive against this guy? Yeah. I used to really watch his videos quite a bit. And it was about how many players are that good. I'll say it's whack to give off, but I'll throw my hands up. I don't know. How many players are that good? So, okay, what you need to understand... God, do I really want to talk about this anymore? You super chatted, so I'll talk about it. How many players are realistically that good? In terms of raw aim and ability to hit those clips, not many. We're talking 1%. However, what you need to understand is Riley's entire playstyle is to get those clips. So they don't play careful. They're not competitive. They die 20 times in the name of getting one maybe decent clip that they might not even use in a video. Their entire purpose for playing FPS games is to hit those moments. Then they post them on Twitter. So, you know, for every 2-minute video posted, there's probably 10 hours of gameplay behind it. Hundreds of deaths, hundreds of failed flicks, hundreds of embarrassing moments that just look like they're shit. So, I mean, it's even arguable to call them, I mean, absolutely zero hate to Riley, but it's even arguable to call them good in the traditional term, in the traditional way most people would consider good players to be. Like, I played against Riley. I 0-8'd Riley. Like, killed them 8 times, never died to them. Why? Because they're not being careful. And I'm a piece of shit, and I play careful. So, it's a complete, totally different playstyle.
If I go the right direction. And it
F16,
shouldn't be like this.
Gryphon, ground
like
attack,
at all.
F22,
So
Su-57, air dominance.
Where
I understand that, but in my opinion, the attack jets in Battlefield 4 were also meant for ground attack, and they were way more entertaining to play in. You know what I mean? Like, the JDAM mechanic is more satisfying than the bombing mechanic in this game. The speed control in BF4 added dogfighting depth in attack jets. Obviously, if you were good in a stealth jet, you would, I think, almost always, if not always, win a fight against an attack jet player. So, of course, the stealth jets in BF4 were the air-to-air, and then the attack jets were air-to-ground, right? You could JDAM combo tanks, drop a JDAM, and then shoot the tank as the JDAM is about to hit it, and then you could one-shot it, basically. There really isn't any of that gameplay here.
Actually knowledge the issues.
You'd always win, yes, always.
What needs to be done, and what needs to be fixed, and hopefully this is not the end of the jets. It's not how it's going to be in the full game. So the first point with dogfighting is a big issue, and I think most of you guys are agreeing with me on this. They need work on they need to work on the dogfighting.
Dude, I don't know why DICE is so adamant about just not giving us BF3/4 vehicle physics, man, and mechanics. I think truly deep down, it's either number one, they can't replicate it, or number two, they refuse to replicate it because it would create, in their opinion, too large of a skill gap. Because it was true in Battlefield 3 and 4, even though you had to deal with a absolute slew of bullshit trying to murder you at any second, you could reach an unbelievable skill level in BF3 and 4. And maybe they're saying from a game design perspective, in a modern game, this isn't applicable and we can't put it in because it would create too big of a skill gap difference or something. Like, I don't know what the reasoning is. Part of me just tells me they can't actually replicate it. What factors made BF6 better than 2042? Lol, just show people how many Overwatch or Viscos will see a good. Yeah, Kebda, you're right. Thank you again for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. And for the super chats throughout the entire week. You've been crazy, man. And again, thank you guys for all the follows. I see a lot of new follows as well. Thank you. What factors make BF6 better than 2042? So number one,
Okay, the
general
second
aesthetic of the
thing I
game.
want to point out is the move.
So hold on, but before you go, he's going into section 2 here with the movement of the jets, I guess. Anyway, so aesthetic, obviously, the way better aesthetic than 2042. Sound design, way better than 2042. I'd argue the movement is arguably more satisfying than 2042 because it just takes more, like, I feel like it takes more skill somehow. It's just, I don't know, it just feels maybe more locked in. And there are multiple other elements I could point to. The maps are better than 2042. In my opinion, the gunplay is an improvement over 2042. Let me read this smooth brain comment. Riley cheats flat out. The clip of the rock clearly shows how he was aimbotting. He snaps the guy that is not even seen yet, shoots a rock where the guy would have been. Really, shoots a rock where the guy would have been. Well, interesting. I have a 4K link that shows the complete opposite, actually. So let's go over here. Let's go over here. Boom. Let's go to my channel, right? Well, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Then let's go right about here. Then let's go over here. And then boom. Let's take a look at this flick. And boom. So where's the person in this clip that he's flicking to? Where's the person in this clip that he's flicking to? So there's a guy here and there's a guy here. There's a guy here and there's a guy here. Where's this person?
Wow, I flicked straight.
Where? Where's the guy?
Wow,
What are you talking about? Like, is John Cena standing here? Is Invisible Woman standing here? Like, is she in fucking alt or something? Like, what's happening? There's no one here.
Movement. Battlefield 6.
My dad is standing there. Holy shit, dude.
Like Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2042, they have their different kind of movements. None of the planes are exactly the same. So I could get used to this movement. It has a speed adjuster, or not speed adjuster, but you have a speed that could potentially win you in dogfighting, if now dogfighting is not going to be a thing. So at 370, it's probably one of the better speeds, what I felt like. So it can be adjusted. It has potential when it comes to dogfighting if they do the things we talked about. So the movement when it comes to the jaw is kinda ish bad. I mean, if you go for a strafe and you are not pointing right in the beginning, it could be a bit tough to correct it.
Interesting.
But you have a workaround.
So did he say yaw there, and it was just he just forced it with the Swedish, and he said jaw? Time to hunt. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Why I can't still BF6? You specialier than me, Enders?
I mean, we can get used to it. So I feel that for me, it's approved when it comes to the movement. All right, so number 3 is weapons. So we have the machine gun, we have the air-to-tank missile, and then we have the bombs. Let's begin with the machine gun. They kind of need to adjust them because...
Guys, they kind of need to adjust the machine gun.
The machine gun is too powerful versus jets, and it's actually too powerful as well versus helicopters. For me, I think it should be nerfed, as well as giving it hitboxes. So if, for example, if you hit the cockpit, it does more damage. If you hit the rear, it does less damage. And when it comes to infantries, you can't simply kill infantries. It feels like it's too hard, and it just doesn't work. But I like
this video feels like it's from
over...
2010. That's because the last time this guy uploaded was in the 2010s. This guy is an OG Battlefield 3 jet pilot. I think the last video I uploaded was maybe 11 or 12 years ago. Whatever. Thank you for the $10 super chat. People keep saying she's toggling after she overshoots. That's like milliseconds in reaction time. Dude, people don't think about that, dude. They don't. They watch a clip and they just they convince themselves it's cheating, and then they don't accept any other logical explanation. What the fuck are we gonna do for 2 months? Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. Chat, what are we gonna do after the beta's over?
Overall, when it comes to versus other like tanks and stuff, because you can do combos. So it needs to be adjusted air versus air, in my opinion. When it comes to air to
BF4.
tank missile, I have nothing.
It is cheating though. No, it's not. Never mind. I can't.
Nothing is kind of wrong with it for me. It shouldn't do too much damage, so I feel that it's.
Oh my god! He just cut it there. How do you live?
So too much damage, so I feel that it's balanced. When it comes to the bombs, I feel that they are also accurate, balanced. Simply because there are ways that you can have triple kill, quadra kill when the infantries are at one place, and it's a bomb. It should impact mostly the things around it. So that's balanced. It also does good damage towards tanks. You can do the combos with doing the air.
Neither of us have decisive evidence, so it's all speculation. Okay, but here's the thing. So you admit there's no conclusive evidence that they're cheating. So it's innocent until proven guilty, dude. You can't say there's no evidence they're cheating, but they're still guilty. We need, like, you know, it's doesn't make any sense.
Tank, strafe it with a machine gun, and then place the bombs. Then you can actually one-shot tanks, which should be an alternative if you have the skill to do it. So that's a little bit of a skill cap in order to use all these weapons.
No evidence they're not cheating.
Ground vehicles.
Like, I need to go walk outside and like I don't know, chop a tree down or something. I don't know, like go climb in a tree and just like eat leaves or something.
So I don't have anything else to say about the bombs. I think it's good, and hopefully we can be able to bomb enemy fighters and enemy helicopters like I used to in Battlefield 4. It would be great. Yeah.
So okay, from watching him fly during this strafe, like we watch this, like he's trying to get on target with his jet, and it looks like he can't. What do you call it? Pitch to the right, or like maybe it's yaw or something. He can't pull himself all the way down to this jet's line in order to shoot. Yaw. Yeah, so so it's like he's struggling to yaw all the way down to this. And I understand, like, maybe this is like a fucking 87 G-turn in real life. I don't know. But it just looks terrible to me because I can feel... Like, I'm watching the clip, I can almost feel
enemy
the resistance,
and enemy
right? I can feel the resistance of this turn. Like,
okay,
finally.
The weapons is solid. It's just the machine gun that needs to work around air to air. So, a conclusion is this is the top 3 points I want to fulfill. It's the dogfighting, it's the movement, it's the weaponry. These are the 3 big things that can truly impact our enjoyment when it comes to fighting.
This guy's running. This guy does not want to die.
A couple of Battlefield yet.
He bailed.
And you haven't played Battlefield 6. You will be kind of disappointed, sadly. Mostly because...
Somehow a bigger ego? What? Whatever, man.
Battlefield is going
I haven't said anything egotistical this entire time. What the fuck are you talking about?
From game to game. It was peaking at Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3-ish there. And then it just went going downhill, and this is not good.
Silk smokes this guy 10-0. He very well may. He very well may. Silk is very fucking good, dude.
Going towards the right direction. So hopefully this video gives you an idea on how your thoughts will be if you are as experienced, if you've been playing multiple battlefields. And yeah, it's just
My streamer beats this guy on God. Sad face. Nietzo Pertz, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime, man. Kevda, thank you again for another $5 super chat. Kevda, you're just popping off. You're just insane, dude. Thank you. Dude, look at this idiot in chat. He responded to Careless saying, growing up is realizing Shroud isn't that much of a god. This guy replied, you mad. Dewey Cox is this guy name. And one of his chat messages is, hell let loose comp is crazy.
it's a kind of a disappointment. I think people that are going kill streaks here and there are deep inside also thinking that it needs a lot of work.
Okay, anyway, back to Kevda. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm sorry I keep pausing the video. We'll rewind this. What's more realistic, someone avoiding anti-cheat in 10 plus games for years, or Reddit not understanding how aim trainer heroes work? I don't know, dude. I'm just looking at the clips and telling you guys what I think. Like,
dogfighting is what I'm mostly sad about. I want to have a great experience.
So, okay, the TLDR of this video is Iron Chunkfist is sad in a Swedish accent about dogfighting being shit. And this is based. It's true. Dogfighting has been horrible since BF1. Dogfighting really died after BF4, unfortunately. Some people say BF1's dogfighting mechanics were, like, workable. I honestly can't report much on that. But in my opinion, Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 were the peak and the definitive pinnacle of Battlefield vehicle mechanics, not only for jets, but in general for all categories. BF5 had good dogfighting. No. It was okay. I don't know. It was fine. Like, I don't know. I don't really know if it had the mechanics that Battlefield 4 had in terms of, like, demanding. Dogfighting BF1 was more cinematic than good. Yeah, that's probably true. What do you mean? The Ilya Moore mess was so balanced? Wretched, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, dude. And of course, thank you for all the follows, guys. Thank you. Dude, why are we talking about Shroud? I'm fine. Oh.
Seeing my skill compared to others, feeling that I've been accomplished something by just playing and practice myself. Now, I've heard that it's going to be like a sandbox, like you can do multiple things, like a portal.
Well, I think 10 slams Riley. True, bro. Yes, probably.
But I don't think you could potentially adjust things that I've talked about. It's probably just doing different kind of maps and stuff like that. So I have no idea actually what we.
There's a Shroud emote, bro. I cannot. Look at this emote. Pew pew pew. You're kidding me, dude. You're kidding me. Crazy. Crazy. That's peak, honestly. That's one of the most peak emotes ever. Kevda, thanks so much for the $5 super chat again. Thank you so much. Silk is good, but Chunkfist was a god, and Silk looked up to him. Listen, we're not gonna start egoing about fucking like 13-year-old pilot beef, okay? We're not gonna do this.
What we're going into now when.
So does here Shroud? J9, please save me, please. J9, please. Please, these people are so fucking shit at video games. Please. Have you seen the Riley clips? You're good. You're good at video games. Please say something. Please, God, J9. Riley isn't cheating. Dude, he's... Whoa! Yo, I just love it, dude. Mendo, former professional, not cheating. Karma, 5-time World COD professional champion of the world, not cheating, right? Every pro player I talk to, not cheating, not cheating. Every pro player, it's so funny, dude.
When it drops in October with multiple other maps. But if they don't do anything about the Jets whatsoever, it's going to be a big disappointment, and it's going to be pretty boring. It's going to be pretty boring after like a week or two.
Myth as well. Yes, Myth as well. Okay. So we watched this video. We understand the problems of the Jets. Unfortunately, they're shit. Is there a heli video like this? Someone needs to talk about the helicopters. Because the boat physics on the heli, we need to have a discussion. We need to have a discussion. This Adam guy DM'd me on Twitch. Maybe if you didn't time me out and actually debated me, I would have had a chance to start posting you some links and explaining further. The copium you're displaying is just further proof. And then he linked me a YouTube video.
Alright, boy.
Oh, yeah, I want to debunk this shitty fucking video. This is a dog shit video. This is a terrible video. So people are saying, so basically his argument is, basically this guy's argument is, this locks onto certain bones of the player model, and what he's doing is he is going frame by frame, back one frame, up another frame, looking at an in-motion tracking motion, saying that this is a lock-on. Riddle me this, dude. How is an aimbot going to dynamically decide what portion of the player model it's going to lock onto? Because there's like fucking 3 or 4 different player model positions here that it could have locked onto in like a time that isn't even humanly reactable or decidable or anything. Like, this clip is such bullshit. This is such shitter bait. I hate this, dude. Listen to this explanation. Listen to this explanation.
The YouTube player and the comma and period keys to go forward and back one frame. It's going to be pretty good at spotting this. I believe this person has a YouTube though. You can just check those videos. But anyway, so aimbot new ESP, it locks onto like the mesh or like bones of the mesh. And as you can see here, the crosshair is like perfectly locked onto the back part of this enemy.
Oh, wow. I'm watching an in-motion track. I'm watching an in-motion track by one frame at a time, and it's moving across the player model. No way!
Player's vest. Pretty easy to spot. It'll also like oscillate between different bones.
Yeah, for sure.
Of a player.
Missing, by the way. Literally missing, by the way.
So like oscillate between different bones.
Missing. Off the target. Missing.
Of a player. So like right here, we're locked onto the hip.
Yeah, for sure. We're locked onto the hip, definitely. Yeah, we're definitely locked on the hip. I thought we were locked onto the back though. So how did this happen where we're locked onto whatever that was, right? Now we're suddenly knocked onto the dick. How did this happen in what was this? 50 milliseconds? What's your best aim lab score? I don't fucking know. It's probably something like on, I don't play aim labs. I play Kovacs sometimes. I don't even play Kovacs. I play AIO Aeron's insane. I play Aeron's basically. I don't know. I have like a top, I don't fucking know. It might be a top 100 score on Aeron's medium or something. I have no idea. I don't take Kovacs seriously. This is a fucking irrelevant. Anyway.
It's like tilting over a little bit. Yeah, and he's perfectly locked on there.
Oh, guys, perfectly locked on. We're going back and forth one frame. Like, what the fuck is this bait, dude?
It unlocks too. Like,
yeah, unlocks. So we miss. So in a target switch, right? In a 30 ms target switch, we lock onto the cock and then we start missing. This is such just bad. This just attracts so many bad shit players to this. I swear to God.
He's locked, then it unlocks, and
Yeah,
as
it unlocks.
since he's not actually moving his mouse, his crosshair just drifts off target.
So he's not actually moving his mouse, right? Could it be that Riley's moving in the clip? You ever hear of movement aiming? You can miss by moving. You know that, right? You can move off target.
But then it'll just relock on.
Yeah, relock on. So we're missing the past 7 bullets, by the way. We're missing the past, like, probably 5, 6 bullets.
He's locked,
It's all missing.
And as it unlocked, since he's not actually moving his mouse, his crosshair just drifts off target. But then it'll just relock on. This is pretty blurry, so I'll just skip past this.
Yeah, we'll just skip past all that, yeah.
Oh yeah, since it's locked onto the mesh, after they're dead, it's still perfectly tracking the ragdoll.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There.
We're tracking the ragdoll, guys.
Frames.
So hold on. Let's I have the raw clip actually. I have the raw clip of this. I'll pull it up on stream. I have the raw clip Riley sent me. Let's take a look.
Just take me to the end.
If you're on Steam,
Let me find it. Let me find it. Where the fuck is this goddamn clip? No, not this clip. No, not this clip. Yeah? No, not this clip. Not this clip. Here it is. Okay. He aims at like 3 different parts of these people. So first we're aiming at the legs. Now we're aiming at center mass. Now we're missing. Now we're aiming at bottom torso. Now we're missing again. We're missed left and to the right. But, you know, we still dragged our mouse across that person. Now we're actually missing to the head. And now we readjust and then hit the head, right? But that's just like, there's like maybe 5 readjusts here. 4 misses. Like, legs, body, torso, miss. Like, and okay, can somebody calmly link me the shimmy video? Oh, this would be perfect. Someone please find me the shimmy BF5 video where he's locking onto the pelvis. Please, someone link me the video. Please. Why are we misgendering her? No offense. Listen, motherfucker, did you know how hard it is to keep track of every single tiny thing? I'm sorry, okay? Dude, somebody please find me the shimmy video. Please. Is this it? Oh, I'm begging you. I'll fucking mod you if this is the video, I swear to God. Yes, dude. Okay, so here we're gonna take a look at what actual cheating looks like. This is confirmed cheating, confirmed, admitted cheating, actual aimbotting. We're taking a look at right here. We're gonna take a look at very specific clips. Right here. Right here. So, this is what actual lock-ons look like. Aims at the head, shifts down to the pelvis. Micro track. Not what I wanted to bring up. Micro track. Look at this micro track. Right? So let's watch that again. Perfect pre-aim, shooting him in the head, instantly flicks to the pelvis, misses this guy. Watch this. Instant flick down, micro track across the pelvis. This kill's legit. Prior knowledge flicks over here, whatever. Watch this. Guy peeks, flicks right down to the pelvis again. So this aimbot is targeting the lower torso of the player models. Let's compare that to this fucking clip. So, running up the stairs, perfect pre-aim, no reason to change your pre-aim, right? He's gonna shoot him in the head if he ADSs right now. ADSs, perfect aim, right? Probably double headshot this guy. Flicks down to the pelvis for no reason. Jumps over here. Lock on micro track, very important there. So, miss, lock on. Lock on right there. Miss, lock on track. This kill's legit. Come over here. This guy peeks. Again, pre-aim's fine. Look at how instantaneous this aim adjustment is. Look at this. This guy peeks. Instantly down. Instantly down. This is what an actual aimbot looks like that is targeting specific parts of the body. This is what an actual aimbot looks like. This is not a fucking... this isn't an aimbot that targets a specific part of the body. It's just not. It's just not. Headshots that guy, fucking aims like at 3 different places. Like, anyone that thinks that clip is aimbot, you are shit. And you're dumb, and I don't like you. And you're just stupid. Does everyone understand? Does everybody understand? Does that make sense? I showed you a real example of confirmed cheating with an aimbot that locks onto player models, right? And I showed you the Riley clip. Do you see the difference? Do you see the massive difference? If Riley was using an aimbot like that, it would have consistently targeted a specific part of the fucking player model. Okay? Clear as fucking day difference. If you can't see it, go to the doctor. The doctor. A physician. Medical doctor. Not necessarily. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's okay. You can't convince everyone. It's fine. There's always gonna be burgers out there. Always gonna be burgers. Find this comment very interesting. Nothing interesting about this comment at all. Aim locks onto the player, then to the instant after he gets the red hit marker. This is simple. This is simple UI delay. We're watching a clip slowed down via like fucking. Do you think the statement from EA that 330,000 got blocked attempting to cheat or tamper with its protections could have people seeing hacker everywhere? There are going to be cheaters that... Listen, if there's a game, people are going to try to cheat in it, you know? So, all we have to do is hope that, I guess, the cheating is mitigated and actually fucking stopped. Enders has misgendered this person 5 times. You guys are so fucking cringe. It's just unbelievable. Your tips for aim training. I don't aim train, dude. I don't really aim train. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a good idea for you to aim train, but yeah. Alright, new news from Battlefield Bulletin. The faster you move, trying to escape from rubble falling, the less damage you take. If you stay under rubble falling for some time, not instantly, then you'll receive damage. Most for bigger parts. So basically, don't get crushed by big rock gang. Don't get crushed by big rock gang, dude. You can't stand under rocks. Not saying I agree with him, but did you see the Asmongold coverage? Fuck. Asmongold is a disgusting WoW player that sits in a cockroach-infested living environment. He doesn't play FPS. His opinion is dog shit. Do you like that, for example, sniper rifles do damage to air vehicles? I don't think it's a big problem. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, how much damage do they do? Probably less than 1. You probably have to shoot it multiple times for it to really stack up damage, but even then, stacking up damage would probably only result in, I assume, 5, 6 damage after a couple consecutive shots. Fragrance of the day, please. I'm wearing a Dior Homme 2005 Silver Stem Vintage. Does anyone else want to talk about Battlefield 6 now? LMGs do decent damage too. Air vehicles as well. Yeah, it was kind of like that in, it was like that in, what was it? BF1. BF1. I like the M417. It hits like a truck. It does hit like a truck. You like the maps? I do like the maps. Where are the drops? Let me take a look. They should be still on. Yeah, they're on. Look. Drops right here. Oh, you can't see it because of the camera, but it says drops. Dude, dude, people like this. Look at this. Dude, people are so fucking mad. Oh my god. This guy's calling me a cheater. Awesome. Howie Rourke 2024. Yeah, man. You're get the fuck up. I love people like that, dude. Get out of here. Fucking little rat. $1 gram of trend. Thanks for the 500. That's a funny name. Thanks for the 500 bits. These hackusators should watch I Hate the World Sets Capra aim clips from Apex Legends. I've never heard of that personally, but listen, man, you're never gonna convince everybody. You're never gonna convince everybody, and you really shouldn't try to. It's just all you can do is look at what's available and present arguments, and you know, is what it is. That's on every map being its own server versus having persistent servers. Well, okay, I think it's just one of those things, man, where I just don't think EA is ever going to budge on it. I just really don't think really don't think anyone's going to budge out of there. Do you think the game, when released, will have better performance? I think, hopefully, it will have better performance. They said they're going to make... performance optimizations, right? So hopefully that results in real felt performance differences. I play BF6 at 5.5 in-game, 1600 DPI, 0% coefficient. I had no performance issues on old hardware at 1080p. Okay, but what's no performance problems to you? 60 FPS? Because that's a performance problem. 9800 XLD can handle BF6 very well. Yeah. Uniting posted a video. You guys don't know who Uniting is? He's a good player. I couldn't get my game to stop crashing. Yeah. Should check out these BF6 movement clips if you haven't seen it yet. They're kind of insane. Yeah, the boomers are gonna fucking hate this. Bounces off his head? Oh my god. Wait, what? This is hilarious. Uses slide momentum down the hill. Uses the COD 4 bounce tech. Okay. This will probably be patched, unfortunately. All this bouncing he's doing is a glitch, unfortunately. It probably will be patched. I mean, it kind of sucks, but, you know. Bounces off the lamp. On controller, too. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty good movement. So he slides, jumps, and then just basically turns around. But yeah, that's pretty good clips. Pretty funny. First time I've seen that. Kevda, thanks so much for the $5 super chat again. Did you go over mined data for server filters? Yes, I did. I did go over this. Temporal, right? I can play 60 FPS on 4K with a 4060 Ti. It's enough for me. I mean, different gamers, different requirements, you know? YouTube comments are wild. Newsflash, there are more stupid people than intelligent people in the world. Outnumbered probably 10 million to 1. So, yeah. Nothing really new. Also the stupid are vocal, 100%. Like, unbelievably vocal. How much of a benefit is high refresh rate? Oh, dude. You go from 60 to like 144, your entire life will fucking change. Your whole life will change. Your whole like perspective of 60 to 240, you might like faint or something. 60 is unplayable. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like 60 in 2025, unplayable. One 144 to 240, I heard is not that much. I notice a big difference from 144 to 240. I think 240 up is where the diminishing returns start. I changed from 140 to 480. Yeah, that's a huge jump. You will notice that for sure. For sure. Crop being farmed right now in these clips? Oh, yeah. No, Uniting is a known crop farmer. Known crop farmer. Any comments about CPU bottleneck? You need to buy a better CPU, dog. Maybe wait until the game releases to see how the performance optimizations are, if they make any. But this BF6 is very simply just going to be a very difficult game to run. It's going to be very CPU heavy. It's going to be very just taxing on your system. How often do you reapply thermal paste? I don't know. Maybe like if I start noticing temperature increases, maybe like every 7-8 months, something. I don't. So the reason I'm showing this Uniting video is I think Uniting really represents how this game is going to play at like a unique, not a unique, but a quote unquote potentially ideal play style, right? Because his play style is heavily like positional and very systematic and tries to make very little mistakes. You're supposed to do it like once a year. I do it like every 7 to 8 months. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm kind of anal about that though. I blow up my computer really often with like air dust and all that, and I make sure everything's clean. Because of where my computer is, there isn't much like available airflow, so I need to make sure like I take advantage of anything. Your Riley video has so many retarded comments. All of them are Asmongold viewers. Yeah, so they all smell and their teeth are falling out, and they have like rats that are dead in their room that they don't even know about, and they live with cockroaches, and their sink is infested with spiders. So like whatever, man. Like nice. The 6th subsection of people on the planet. I like this person's gameplay. Yes. Depends what thermal paste you're using. Yes, it does. Kevda, again, think of the $5 super chat. Dude, you're just insane. You're just like, you don't even bother typing. You just like, if you want to type, you just slap a $5 bill on my desk and then walk away. Like, bro, you can type for normal if you want. Like, you don't have to give me money every time you talk. Anyway, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Getting 200 FPS on 4K and a 5090. I mean, what are the 1% lows, though? I bet the 1% lows are probably somewhere in the 140s. 150, 140, somewhere in there. But yes, on a beast system, the game is going to be totally playable. This gun beams. Yeah, this is the M4A1. This is the M4A1. M4A1 versus MDO. I'm not sure what beats TTK-wise in CQC. It'd be probably pretty close CQC. So we have what? How fast did the M4A1 shoot? I'm going to guess somewhere between 800, maybe like 770 to 900 RPM, somewhere in there. And then it's 900. Yeah, so 900 at 4 BTK. Is it 4 BTK up close? That was 21, that's 5 BTK. Is there a 25 damage range for this gun? Or is it only 5? Up to 10 meters is 4 BTK. Yeah, so 900 RPM at 4 BTK versus 3 BTK at, I think, 700 plus RPM. So what was it? No, 654 RPM, I think it was. So the TTK is probably comparable somehow. Did you monitor your temperatures during the beta? Yeah. My 9800X3D was sitting around 72. 72, 73. You're undervolting? No. I was sitting in the mid 60s. Yeah, so if I had a better PC case with better airflow, it would definitely go to the mid 60s. Definitely. I mean, if I had like a 12 fan PC case like all these guys have, it would absolutely sit somewhere in about 67, 65-ish. CPU idling at? I don't pay attention to that. I really don't pay attention to that. I don't know. What was the CPU usage? I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't look. Dude, undervolt? I don't care. I'm not doing that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, in a shocking development, another good player doesn't think Riley cheats. Check. In a shocking development. In a shocking development, the list of actual good players that don't think Riley cheat grows. I'm really interested in your in-depth analysis for each of the attachments of the guns. Okay, so I did want to talk about this. What do you guys think about the grips that reduce your moving accuracy? I think they're trash. They need to be reworked. I think so too. I think it should affect stationary accuracy or something. Or maybe it shouldn't affect accuracy at all. Maybe it should affect, like, I don't know. Who is that player? Huskers. Huskers. Bring back the Coyote sight from Battlefield 4. It's just one of the biggest truth nukes I've ever heard, you know? Coyote sight remains goated. Yeah, that was from Uniting. Yeah, it was. Do the grips even need a downgrade given to them? It's one of those things where it's debatable, you know? I am personally a fan of attachment systems with small benefits and no downsides. How long will the stream go on? I don't actually know. We'll just go for however long I want, you know? Any chance of a loadout video before the next beta? Well, I don't really know how I would do that, considering I can't access the beta to go look at the attachments, right? So I don't think I can do that. I'll probably try to do a loadout video as soon as the next beta starts, yeah. Did you see Marksman's response video and it was equally dog shit? What are you talking about? Response video to what? Do you think it'll be reticle customization at launch? Probably not. The aim assist and K-BAM? Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, I'm not interested in even watching that. That's just like... That was one of the dumbest videos I've ever seen. That was seriously one of the dumbest videos I've ever seen. What are your thoughts on the game? Already being reverse engineered by hackers who pre-ordered. It's one of those things where it's a constant war, man. You're never gonna win the war. You're never gonna win the war. You can fight against it. It's just a constant battle trying to, you know, prevent cheaters from getting the upper hand. It really is one of those things. All right, I think I want to, let's take a look at some stuff here. Mitigate it as much as possible, exactly. Which is why they're forcing secure boot, which is why they're trying to do all this other stuff. All right, so yesterday I spent a bunch of time looking at these clips. Now I'm gonna try to actually trim them and to have them used in videos. So I guess we'll just watch some Battlefield clips together and we'll talk about some things. So hold on, chat. Confirmation there's no 8x. I was just tripping. Like actual confirmation, no 8x in the game. What version of the game are you getting? For BF6? I don't know. I mean, probably the biggest edition because it's a... Can I just write it off at the end of the year? Because it's like... But anyway. 5x was the highest. Wasn't this default 6x though? What do you think about the optics? They all look trash. Yeah, I mean... I wasn't the biggest fan of the optics in this game, I have to say. Was not a large fan. The lack of gun setup videos on YouTube has been very disappointing. Well, don't worry, on the 15th, maybe even the 14th. On the 15th, I will put out a weapon setup video going over some builds that I enjoy. I'm not going to say, you know, these are the absolute best builds ever, you know, everyone else that posts a build video is wrong. I'm just going to give my experience on what works best for me in the game and whether or not that turns out to be like statistically relevant or accurate in terms of being the best in the game. We'll see. Why the fuck did I just... Did you see the video of Chinese guy leaking all 44 weapons? Ooh, no. Can we link that? Link that. Anders leaked the cord? I didn't. The general chat of my Discord. What? It's the general chat of my Discord. Tigger's been popping off on Twitter and I'm here for it. Dude, I'm so here for it. We're so fucking back. All right, I will watch this video after I trim this clip here. Dude, this LMG had diabolical moving spread. Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this moving spread. Like, Des, we need to fix. What is this video app you're using? This is Lossless Cut. I love this app. It trims clips with no quality loss. It is my fucking lifesaver, dude. This is one of my favorite things I've ever found on the internet. It's free. They update it regularly. It's goated.
Can I get a res, please?
It's called Lossless Cut. I've been using it for years. It's goated. Kind of farming in this clip. Hold on. I just leave. That's the end of the clip. I just fucking leave. All right. Legit goated FFmpeg for life. All 44 weapons leaked gameplay includes unreleased weapons. Interesting. Interesting. NVO, B36, AK4D, L85A3, TR7, M433, SOR 556 Mark II. Look, it's a SCAR. Cord, that's the AEK, I think. The Cord 6P67. Is this DMCA territory? No. Not really. I mean, yes. I mean, like, yeah, they can take it down, but I'm pretty sure all of this was already leaked. GRT M4A1, QBZ AK205, M417, SOR 300SC, M277. That looks like a cool gun. SG 553 based. It was uploaded 5 days ago on YouTube. They don't give a shit. M227 is the SIG Spear. Oh, hell yeah, dude. SGX KV9, which is a vector. SCW 10. Not sure what that is. That's not an MP5. No, this is the MP5. This is something else. UMG 40, MP7, P90, and then this is something else. The SL9. There's an MP5 in the game. Peak. SL9 is fictional. Okay, so that's not a real weapon. This is not a real weapon. Enjoyers Unite. M250. M249. RPKM. M60. M240. U100. M27 IAR. M27 IAR from Battlefield 3 Returns. Based. Look at this fucking chonkin' fucker, dude. Look at this gun. Fat gun, yeah. Big fat gun. M60 still being in the game. Cool. LMR 27, M39, SVK, and SVDM. Dude, there's an SVD in the game. Peak. If the SVD is trash, I'm gonna be mad. These are the bolt actions, the PSR, SV98, Mini Scout, and that. Cool. Shotguns. Interesting. M1014, DB12. God. So there's 1 pump action and 3 semi-auto shotguns? Or is the DB pump action? The DB's pump action. Yeah, double barrel pump action. Okay. Double barrel pump action. The list just keeps growing. J-God can explain every flick and people will ignore everything said. Mendo. Never realized how disconnected I am from the average gamer until today. You know what? When all of this blows over and Riley does a monitor cam stream with hand cam, I'll accept apologies in forms of fragrances from my wish list. So I'll set up a PO box. I'll have a list of fragrances, and the apology can be sent to me via that. So there it is. There it is. Rip reputation, LMAO, it's Jover. The Gamer Sweat by Dior. Dior Gamer Sweat. New Blue Day Chanel, by the way. Any fragrance enjoyers? New Blue Day Chanel. I might go smell it today. I hear it's out, so I might go try to smell it. I'll buy you a clone. Man, if you've seen my gameplay, I do the same shit and I'm trash. I mean, I'm really done. Let's review. You know what we haven't done? We actually have not reviewed the clips, the comments on my YouTube video. We haven't reviewed. Oh my god, it has 60,000 views. Dude, it's getting more views than I wanted it to get, to be honest with you. Fuck, dude. These comments are about to be so burger infested. It's gonna be so bad. These are all gonna be fucking Asmongold viewers in these comments. 6 minutes in, you have not spent a single second analyzing the gameplay. Well, good for you, because the video is 25 minutes long. So nicely done. You know, the video's 25 minutes long. So what I'm gonna do here is you're actually banned from the YouTube channel. I'm banning. I don't care. Like, people will say, "Oh, you're deleting comments." It's not my mom in the background. Holy fuck. People say, like, "Oh, you're deleting comments. You're building all the shit." Dude, if you're dumb, I don't want you commenting on my YouTube channel ever. Ever. Any dumb person here, banned. Bro's calling them him. They'll be okay. So boom, banned right there. You're dumb, banned, right? This is actually kind of funny. You know, this is funny. I'll even heart this. When is Trump releasing the Riley files? Pretty funny comment. You're pathetic. You're dumb. Banned. My brother in Christ have been playing FPS games. I've seen it all. That dude isn't cheating. I'll go bald. Go bald then. Go bald then. Go bald then. This comes out as cheating. You're going to look so bad for defending this. Well, it's a good thing that that's not going to happen. So I've used aimbot in my teen years. Way too much explanation for the rock clip. That's detail only a liar would include. What? What? What kind of comment is that? You lost when you revealed he's a teammate. No, I didn't, because I helped kick one of my other previous teammates for cheating. You're an idiot. 100% cheating, you're just stupid. Look, dude, this is so funny. These comments are so funny. So funny. Are you rage baiting? No, you are brain dead. The first in-depth clip clearly shows the aimbot aiming at the person behind the stairs. No, it doesn't. No, it actually doesn't. Because let's take a look at the raw file, right? Again, raw file. Let's go in here. Standard double kill, nothing to report. Okay, miss. This is just miss, readjustment, and then kill someone in a corner that can't move. But you know what people are saying? This is so, chat, I'm gonna fill you in on the cope. So they are saying this miss is him locking onto the foot of the person in the corner. That's what they're saying. This is how fucking deluded they are. That's what they're saying. And guys, the reality is, I went into this knowing I would always fight a losing battle. But I also went into this knowing I'm not wrong, which is why I spent time and effort making the video. We'll never convince these people. They will always find a way to cope. Always. And it's just sad. It's just fucking sad. Like, just spend an hour in a chat so you don't have to. Shroud's bad. Dice is lying. What a joke. What are you talking about? Dice didn't, like, this player did not get banned in game. And Riley doesn't cheat. Like, you're under the assumption that this isn't cheating. Do you use ChatGPT for your short hashtags? No. I don't use short hashtags at all. I don't know how that works. I don't really care. Hate Dev, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Riley it the fast with the snap. They don't think it's possible. Is too fast. What? His aimbot shoots over to then be close to micro adjust. That's why, bruh. Yeah, I'm sure, dude. So yeah, I would also calibrate my aimbot to do this, right? I would calibrate my aimbot to horribly miss on this initial flick right here we're about to watch. So boom, miss, and then I would also have this happen. Yeah. Like, why are you guys so dumb? Like, why? Okay, why? So I'm just gonna ask you this: why? Oh, we're full cam. So anyway. So yeah. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. This initial miss here, like, okay, boom, and then like, what? What are we watching? Like, are we watching the same clip? This is about as far away from a hit as you can possibly get because it's in the direct center between the two targets, the three targets, whatever. This is as bad as a miss as you can possibly get. And then this is a routine kill. This is fine. This is a miss. Onto like a he's still missing. She's still missing. Right? Boom. On the target. And then just a free kill in the corner. Like, this is the most nothing burger clip I've ever seen in my fucking life. Horrible miss. Basic readjustment. By the way, I do this all the time. If you pay attention to how I flick, a lot of the time I'll under flick and then I'll readjust immediately. So Probably locked onto someone behind the wall. Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, behind this wall. Just anything to cope. Anything to cope, right? Anything. Guess what? There's nobody behind this wall. Dude, this is a plateau. There are stairs going up. There's nobody behind this wall, dude. What are you going to say? There's someone 200 meters across the entire map that we have no evidence of? You have no evidence. This is what you fucking morons that think this is cheating are missing. There's no conclusive evidence. No conclusive evidence. You're assuming guilty proven innocent. It's innocent proven guilty. There's no conclusive evidence. If this was a real fucking court case and we used all of these clips as evidence and the judge was cracked out and actually played FPS games and looked at it, swear to God, Riley would get off. Swear to God. There is not the evidence we have at hand isn't conclusive enough to determine Riley's cheating beyond a reasonable doubt. First guy in the corner was spotted for like half a second. They're coping. Dude, it's not even that they're... It's like, is this really how slow people's brains work? Some guy told me, in the beginning of the clip, there's a guy in the corner with a shotgun. Some guy told me there was no possible way that you could have known that guy had a shotgun from the amount of time he was on screen. Well, actually, the shotgun is clearly on screen, so... Bro's on his deathbed. Dude, it's fucking insane, man. This whole situation is so crazy, man. I'm trying to get Riley to do a monitor stream plus hand cam. I'm trying to get Riley to do that. I think it'd be hilarious. Imagine you go into Riley's stream, monitor cam, hand cam, people are still coping. All I'm gonna say is gaming wasn't like this before COVID. Yes, it fucking what? Yes, it was. How are you gonna say that? Innocent until proven guilty doesn't protect someone from accusation or public condemnation. Simple stuff. And public condemnation doesn't mean the public is correct. It doesn't mean they're correct. They're wrong. Getting hackusated since BF3, it is what it is. It is what it is. Been getting hackusated since fucking... God. Call of Duty 4? On my fucking Xbox? Do you understand how DMA cheats work? Do you understand how there is no definitive evidence provided in the clips that suggest beyond a reasonable doubt Riley's cheating in any way, shape, or form? Do you understand that? You obviously don't. Let me say it again. Going over the clips presented, there is simply no conclusive evidence that Riley cheats. Simple as. The burden of proof lies with the one making the claim. And that's just a microphone drop. Burden of proof lies with the one making the claim. It's a mic drop. It is. Like, okay, you think Riley's cheating? Prove it. You can't. Not right now, at least. There's nothing definitive. Let's say Riley is cheating and uploads something fucking blatant and makes a mistake. Okay. Then you have something more definitive and blatant. If you knew how a cheat works, it would be obvious the moment you saw it. If you weren't retarded, you would know that this isn't cheating. Shut the fuck up. You're terrible. You have no idea how good FPS players play. You have no understanding of high mechanical FPS gameplay. You have no understanding of high tier mouse aim, You have no understanding of what is possible. You don't know anything. Shut up. You're just coping. I don't care. Like I'm just going full. I don't even care. Full scorched earth. At this time, don't care. The public doesn't care, and it's why defamation is so hard to deal with. Of course, duh, yeah. There's no point in arguing. I know. What mousepad do you use? Artisan Key 83. It's not defamation. He's a hacker. You're banned. Like, get the fuck out of my channel. Like, please. We weren't saying it was defamation. Get out of my channel. You're an idiot. And did you play PlanetSide? No. These kids haven't seen Rella's clips from the good old BF4 days. You know what's funny about Rella's clips? It was a completely different time in gaming. Rella uploaded clips of target switches like that. And there was an entire community pretty much spawned, like, basically worshiping Rella, considering him, like, aim god, fucking almighty aim lord. You know what I mean? But nowadays, you upload similar things, and people immediately hate you. Death threats. Forbes writes an article about you. Your stream gets falsely banned. People make fun of you for weeks. I mean, it's just seriously insane. Did you see a new Rella tweet? Yeah, I think I did. What are your thoughts on aim assist in BF6? It looks pretty balanced to me. It's nothing like Call of Duty aim assist. The IQ the gaming community dropped as gaming went even more mainstream. Bingo! Bingo! That's a bingo. What if this controversy is just to try to distract from the Epstein list? You know what? Like, if the government is on that level of shit, then hey, whatever, man. You win. You win, government. Honestly, I give up.
Win. Weak. It's running down this path here.
Will Donald Trump pardon Riley? Dude, oh my god. Varanox is about to maul in the background of this clip? Probably. Do you know the BF6 kill record? I don't. I don't know the BF6 kill record. Is there a cartel-related fragrance? You know, that's one thing that I actually don't know. I actually don't know if there is one. That's actually a great question.
Sniping. Dude,
$160 Infi, $249 tank. Someone's saying they dropped $174 Infi. What's your kill record in BF6? I played with people the entire time, so I only got about, I think, 110. I'm gonna try to play solo the next beta a lot to try to drop some fat games. I was getting kill starved the entire time, dude. I was playing with fucking demons like Blue and Focus and Karma and Crim 6. Kind of fried in this clip, low key. If Focus is defending Riley, that really says something about the Copers. What is that supposed to mean?
Good spot, I guess. What the hell is that guy doing? What the?
The guy that got banned here is still mad. Seeing you delete comments on YouTube live stream if you disagree with someone just to take away their voice is pathetic. You're an idiot. You don't deserve a voice.
Yo, something like randomly makes me take a lot of damage, and it's not like anything that somebody. Yeah, I think it's a bug. Like, I'm just like nobody's nearby, and I just get hurt really bad.
Dude, I'm sorry, but like, we let dumb people talk too much. Is this such a controversial opinion? Like, we let dumb people talk way too much. And maybe that's a truth, SuperNOVA. But like, that person clearly demonstrated a lack of understanding regarding the subject and was banned as a result. So, I don't know.
It's happened 2 times this match already. Wait, I'm just stuck at this health too. What?
Oh, you might not actually be at it. It might just be a visual thing, 'cause that's happened to me before. Yeah. Health or some bullshit, but I'm actually max.
I like this setup on the M4. I need to recreate it. This one had the lowest recoil, I think. Just felt really good. Felt locked.
One's on it somewhere. You're mid.
Every time I see this guy,
Ref, what?
Baronox died and he said referee. Dude, I was fucking him up, dog. I was killing him in this clip. What's on the M4 in this clip? I want to say it's 50 milliwatt laser, the second tier grip or something, and then fuck, I forgot. Dude, let me in the beta so I can answer people's questions about attachments, man. Fucking start making monkey sounds because I can't answer what any of these attachments are, dude. Linear comp? It was probably linear comp, or it was compensated break or whatever it's called. Ribbed vertical grip. Can't believe Baronox is a battle dad. Dude, he Snapchat me at 8:20 in the morning, still awake from yesterday, and he said, "I'm hurting bad." What are we doing after the beta? Are we crying until the release? Most certainly. Was that just frying people for this entire clip, by the way? Yes, I was. These past few clips was just locked, huh? What keys do you have on rapid trigger? I'm not using the wooding anymore. It feels like shit. I think... Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Wooding doesn't feel like shit. The switches I chose, I don't like. I don't like the switches I chose. I just really... There's something about them. They're just not... I don't like the feel. I chose the wrong switches. I need to reassess. I need to reassess. Which ones? I want to say I just chose the default ones. Just the default run-of-the-mill. They just didn't feel that great to me. I like the feel of this keyboard. My old keyboard, way better. And I'm wearing, oh my god. I'm using, I think ink black key, what is it? Black ink or ink blacks in this keyboard. Hall effect? Yeah, maybe I just don't like Hall effect in the way they feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. There was a feel difference for me. There was a feel difference, and I did not like it. Yeah, I've used standard forever. Yeah. They make good feeling Hall effect switches. Well, I just need to buy new switches then. Because apparently I'm just fucking up. Are we playing now? We're going over gameplay. We're going over clips from the beta. Do you guys like the LMGs in this game? I really have to say, making the LMGs work was really kind of a struggle. Outside of sitting in one place and just ADSing, which is obviously not my preferred way to play the game. Just, I mean, you really had to post up and it felt bad. Do you have good training in Kovacs for someone that struggles with target switching? I don't really use Kovacs, so... Nova similar clone to the 2007 Hollister SoCal. 2007 Hollister SoCal. I will take a look. I will take a look. I will take a look for you. Let me see if I can find one right now. If I do this, I'm the GOAT. SoCal for men? Is it this one? If you look hard enough, you can probably find this, actually. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Bottles are going for $180? People out of their fucking minds? Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe you would like this. It's not gonna be the same. It's Le Beau by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Same sort of kind of idea in the same realm. Not gonna be the same smell, but whatever. It'll get you about, I don't know, 80% of the way there probably. You know Louis Vuitton Abri Nomad? Yeah. Dude, my fucking eyelash is like itching me, dude. What the fuck? Isn't this a clip already trimmed? Or is it not a clip? How many times have I been in this particular area with this LMG? Hold on, is this a new clip? No, it's not. It's not. It's not a new clip. LMG. Are you really gaming at a corner table? What is that? My desk is a heinous piece of shit that actively hinders the way that I play. So, I mean, listen, I would detonate this desk at my nearest convenience with thermite and like a Moab. You show us your desk? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. just let me suffer. Just let me suffer, dude. It's just let me suffer. It's the program I'm using for trimming. It's called Lossless Cut. It's free and it's fucking god tier. Using a desk from the 70s. Do you elbow it often? Well, not really, because my elbow is off of the desk, and only about this much of my arm is actually on the desk at any given time, and my elbow is actually below the desk, right? But the chair is the wrong height, so my shoulder's constantly up like this. So I literally have like starting to get right shoulder problems because of the height discrepancy and the fact that my shoulder is I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. If I speak, if I speak, okay, like I'm about to freak out, okay? Dude, the M417 stacking fucking bodies, by the way. Yeah, man. The M417, my favorite gun in the beta, I think. I know it was basically just like an NVO, but dude, I thought it fucked. I really enjoyed it. The TTK and the M417, fucking death is the TTK of this weapon. You get shot by it, you get dropped. That's the TTK. That's the M417. That's 7.62. Okay, you're dead. Speak German? No. Thoughts on being revived, not counting as death. That's how it always worked. That's fine. They even think she's cheating because she lies about her gender. Dude, I don't even want to get into it. Like, I'm so sorry, but the whole situation is so disgusting and so many moving parts. I'm done talking about it for today. But yeah, it's really... Yeah. People care way too much about what other people are doing. So, yeah. People are just hopeless. Yeah. Recommendation for creamy sandalwood vanilla perfume. Creamy sandalwood vanilla. Tom Ford Santal blush. That's a must-try for sandalwood. Profumum Roma Excelso. Sandalwood vanilla. Amouage Luster. That's your fragrance. Amouage Luster. It's $450, but that's your fragrance. You never have to pay, you don't have to pay that much. Amouage Luster. You can find Luster for probably about $180. You never have to pay $450 for it. Luster is literally a vanilla sandalwood fragrance. So, yeah. Who got you in the world of perfumes? Probably my dad. Just being around my dad. He wears fragrances all the time. We need detailed weapon stats / attachments in game. Enough with these stat bars, numbers that have no context. 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. It causes so much confusion too, because people look at the attachments and they go, but this attachment has +5 control. Like, oh my god, you don't understand. There are different numbers in the background that really tell you what's going on, okay? It's like, I'm so tired of the weapon stat bars, you know? Totally in agreement. Dude, the M417 stacked fucking bodies in this game, alright? This gun was beast mode. If you didn't use the M417, you missed out in the beta. You missed out in the beta. It was an all-class NVO, dude. That gun fucked people up. M417 Turbo Mogrification. Is M4 better than MVO? Different weapons, different use cases. I feel like the M4 is way more CQC friendly. Ugh, dude, chat, my back is sore from all this winning on the Riley situation today. Every single good player in agreement with me. Like, what's that one? Hold on, we can... Mods, we need to make an emote, and you need to make it the correct way. I'm recreating the Patrick Bateman thing where he's listening to music in his office. I need this edit to be good. Like, I don't know how to recreate it, but we need this emote edited. Like... Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like where he sits on his desk and he's... like listening to music? Exactly. We need an emote like this. We need an emote like... where he's... dude, he's fucking... we need that emote made immediately. Wait, hold on. Just wait 1 second. 1 minute. I have the coat he wore. I have the coat basically he wore. Hold on. You remember this? He had he had something like this in the fucking, you know what I mean? Like we need the headphones. You're right. Hold on. Ugh. Ugh. I can't fucking close my eyes without actually laughing. Ah! Ah! Mm. All right, that should be good. You get right, and then you make it a GIF emote, and it flies across the screen. Perfect. Flawless. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck. There's some method acting. Patrick Battlefield. Crazy. You need to move your head. That's fine. It'll look good. First fragrance you should get. You should go to Macy's or the mall or somewhere, and you should try a bunch of stuff. And something you really, really love, you should buy as your first one. That's what you should do. I don't think AKA Art will make a return for BF6. If AKA Art was going to make a return, I think he would have already done it. If you get into Battlefield Labs, will you stream it? No. Balls Deep 6969 with the crazy super chat. He said, I need to read this in a certain type of voice. He said, "Hey yo, Riley is innocent. F the accusations. Real accusation? You have fake perfumes, fake channels, fake Jean Pauls, fake Baccarats. Show us the Creed batch numbers now." Hilarious. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And the esoteric show us the Creed batch numbers now reference. Thank you. We enjoy that. That's good. Called out? No, I wasn't saying listen, I'm gonna get... Hey, you want to call me a cheater in game, right? You want to insult me. You want to call me like Ben Shapiro, review bra, discount like weirdo on the internet. That's fine. You say I have fake fragrance? Now we're into territory that I don't fuck with, all right? Okay? Hey, back off, all right? No, but for real though, the people that buy fake fragrances are some of like the least careful people I've ever seen. They'll see a $500 bottle of Baccarat Rouge, and they'll see it at like $40 from Amazon, and they're like, "No way, $40!" Then they buy it, and they make a Reddit post. They're like, "Why does this smell like drain cleaner?" I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe you're an idiot. $40 for a $1 bottle. Yeah. Why did this give me an allergic reaction? No, seriously. It's like, dude, you gotta be serious. You gotta take yourself seriously. Some drain cleaners do actually smell pretty good. Well, yeah. You know what? I have smelled drain cleaners that do smell better than some fragrances I've smelled. True story. Has happened before. That's an Hermes. Great brand. I'd say Hermes as a brand leans mature. Definitely. I think because the perfumer is Jean-Claude Ellena, one of the GOATs, by the way. The brand in general leans, I'd say, fairly mature on the side of things of fragrance. You're going to need to maybe carry yourself in a certain way, dress a certain way, or maybe you don't care about any of that. And you just like how it smells and you just buy it anyway because you don't give a fuck. So... simple as that. I wear Ode to Tears of the Redditors. Wait, oh my god. Insane monetization potential. Later down the line, let's say hypothetically BF6 works out, the channel pops off. I release 500 bottles of a limited edition fragrance called Redditor Tears. Would you buy it? Yes or no? Hypothetical. Years down the line. Redditor Tears Eau de Parfum. Like, come on. Come on, dude. Sourced ethically, I hope. Oh, no, these are 100% organically collected Redditor Tears. Yeah, definitely. Organically collected, ethically sourced, everything. Yeah. How do you feel about support medic ammo roll? Do you think it puts assault class in a weird spot? Yeah, the assault class is in a very weird spot right now, in my opinion. So obviously, the support class is the strongest class in the game. That's undebatable. Assault with weapon sling is strong. Support with self-sustain is stronger because it's the ultimate class. You have unlimited ammo, you have unlimited health, and you can you keep yourself alive, and you can just, you know, you can make way more plays on support, I feel like, overall. The assault stim, in my opinion, is far too situational to the point where it's almost always ineffective. Like, it doesn't have any impact. Do you know what I mean? The Assault Stim in its current state is a very, very low impact ability. Whereas everything the support does, the wall, high impact. Healing yourself, high impact. Resupplying yourself, high impact. Like, it's just... everything the support class does is high impact. And I feel like the Assault class needs the med pen heal back. And it needs the Assault Sling removed. And maybe they can try to do something where they really try to emphasize the Assault class's role as the class that can help on the flag and get kills. They're already trying to do that with the Assault class helping squad mates capture flags more quickly, right? Maybe they can do something where they tie in a secondary bonus where teammates... well, what I'm about to say is probably not a great idea, but teammates within a certain meter radius around you also get the flag cap bonus, but they have to be within your radius. I don't know, but maybe that's not a good idea, but they have to do something else to the Assault class. Why does Assault have such little ammo? It's because of Weapon Sling, guys. It's because of Weapon Sling. You have a video of the best settings? I have a settings video, yeah. It's just a very general settings guide. There's nothing really crazy in it. What is Weapon Sling? Dual primary weapon access. Hills give faster health regen? Oh. Ooh. Kills give faster health regen. You could balance it in a way that it wouldn't be overpowered. You really could. You could balance it to where, say, it starts delayed. You could balance it and say the heal rate is low. You could cancel it via suppression, like it already does. The Assault class's role is killing, so it would fit into the Assault class's role. Killing activates health regen, something like that. They could work around that. I don't think they'll ever do it. I think people would bitch and moan and complain about that, but... what if it gave, like, half a mag of ammo? Thoughts on Recon Beacon rework? We're gonna see how it plays when the game releases. I don't think it's gonna be in the beta build. People would massively jump on that being COD. Yeah, I mean, whatever. People cry about everything being COD. It's sad. It really is sad. Like, chat tomorrow. May Minecraft stream with the girlfriend potentially. I'm not. Well, let me. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to happen, but it could happen. And then, of course, the 14th is the beta. Did you build a house yet? So, fun fact. Every single time my girlfriend gets lost in Minecraft, she builds another house where she got lost. So, there's that. Lamau, poor thing. I keep telling her about coordinates, and I told her the coordinates to the base, and she just keeps forgetting about the coordinates. And she won't go back to the main house. She builds like a little hut. And she texts me, she's like, where's the main house? I'm like, it's at these coordinates. What do you guys think about the SVK? Focus, you said something about 4 a.m. I don't think 4 a.m. is gonna happen this time around. I'm giving my girlfriend a girlfriend day. I haven't seen her in quite a long time because of Battlefield. I think tomorrow's probably gonna be a girlfriend day. And I'm probably gonna start streaming BF6 at my normal-ish time, which, to be honest, makes a lot of sense for the sleep schedule, right? It does make sense for the sleep schedule. So, you know, it's really not the end of the world. What am I gonna miss? Missing 6 hours or something of the BF6 second beta. It's gonna be fine. Dropping 4 a.m. on the 14th? Yeah, if that's probably when it's dropping, if they're going the same way. Okay, so armor plates for assault. Yeah, this might be controversial. Armor plates aren't even an issue, to be honest. I really think armor plates as an assault gadget could be viable, but the Battlefield community will just complain permanently about them. So, I don't know. We watch UFC this weekend? I fucking better be able to watch UFC this weekend. Khamzat Chimaev fights once every 27 fucking years. So I better get to watch UFC. Okay? Assault doesn't need more stuff. Recon needs the lost respawn beacon. I mean, yeah. We were discussing this a couple days ago. The class situation with the gadgets and their abilities in particular is kind of in an interesting state right now. He's gonna pull out with a cold. If Khamzat Chimaev pulls out of this fight, I will mauled. Maulding will occur. I will mauled. No, you can't do a stim that reduces damage. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Strafe, censure in the chat, opinion on the Riley situation. Opinion on the Riley situation. So far, I have to say, every single good player I've asked has agreed with me that they're not cheating. So, interested to hear your thoughts, Mr. Warzone. How many hundreds of houses do you have? I don't know how many houses my girlfriend has built in the Minecraft world. I'm gonna guess 5. You know that 1940s look, and that's epic. Dude, I just fucking comb my hair, man. That's it. Like, but thank you, though. Captain America look. 1940s look rocking Shalimar. This guy knows fucking ball. Hold on. Why do you know ball? Why do you know Shalimar? Do you know ball? Do you want to talk about vintage Guerlain fragrances for 35 fucking days with me straight? Because I can do that. You want to talk about Jetty? Okay. Time to play BF5 to live the moment. Wow. The only ball I know is Oda Enders. There it is. There it fucking is. Jundo's playing BF5 right now. That poor guy. Oh my god. The M417 is good, dude. Better not see you flick here, Enders. Well, I try to put myself in positions where I don't have to flick, so... It's honestly rare to see me flick. Okay, well, I flicked. Okay, well, you know, okay, well, okay, listen. I may have flicked on that person. Potentially. Well, shit happens, like I said. Shit happens, you know, like, it is what it is. Enders is doing the thing. Yeah, dude. The timing is real, yeah. Why no grip? In my opinion, the grips are kind of ass. I did not like the grips. They weren't that great. Ugh. Dude, another thing. Do we think this is a suppressor game? Or are suppressors actually good in this game? Yeah, I really feel like sometimes when I was using the M417 suppressed, I felt like people just didn't know where I was more. Suppressors suppressed my damage? I don't think they did though. Hello, potatoes. Saw a clip of Donk 90-degree flicking someone onto someone through a wall. Must be cheating. Yeah, for sure. People going full on believing Riley's aimbotting. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I'm gonna get hate for it for the next probably at least week. Like every single video that I upload on my YouTube channel for the next at least week, if not month, there's gonna be crazy comments on it for sure. And I mean, that's what I get for going against the brain dead hive mind, you know. Riley's aimbotting, end of story. No, there's actually a lot of story. The evidence isn't there, so sorry about that. But cope however you want. Cope. Where are you from? Fucking the United States of America. Oh, dude, this is high impact gaming right here. Trying to kill the tank rep so the tank dies. You're the Captain America of Battlefield. I mean, I don't know. Have you loaded up 2042 after the beta ended? No. Well, yes, yes, I have. I played it for a minute, and I ulta forward. Because I have no desire to play it. So. I just simply have no desire to play the game. Oh, God. I'm fucking farming in this clip. Let's go, dude. I feel like the suppressors definitely helped me out here. For sure. This is a good clip example of it. What video player is that? It's not necessarily a video player, but it's a lossless cut. It's used to trim clips. It's my favorite trimming tool for clips. It's goated. I love this fucking thing. I literally wouldn't know how to make YouTube videos without lossless cut. It's so essential for my day-to-day activity. That was the M417, yeah. Have you used the 180-degree flick button? No. I'm not interested in automating any aspect of my gameplay. If I hit a 180 flick, I want it to be organic. You know what I mean? What do you think about signature weapon bonuses? The one that matters the most is definitely the recon, I think. Wait, hold on. Am I thinking of the traits rather than the signature weapon bonuses? I mean, maybe they're not as impactful as they should be, but you kind of can't make them too impactful. It's kind of a fine line. It's more M417 farm. I really liked this right side apparently in this game, the way it was playing. Thoughts on assault wall hack? Honestly, dude, I didn't even notice it. I mean, people are telling me it only appeared close up. Even when I was close up, I really didn't think it was even that useful. We happened on Delta Force after the beta? That's a negatory. Good sir. Well, okay. Maybe I'll jump on Delta Force during the console release. But other than that, probably not. Like, there's got to be a reason for me to play Delta Force, you know? Got to be a reason. People have so much energy over this internet stuff, they ain't got nothing better to do with themselves. Fucking true. Truth nuke. That's true, actually. Dude, I just got DM'd the most yikes fucking information possible, man. Like... That's so annoying. I don't want to... I'm not gonna spill. I'll say it's something very predictable. And expected.
And one's on top of a gate.
And that's it.
5 out there. 6.
I'm dipping. Dude, my gun took forever to reload. And it did nothing.
Oh, on the staircase. Wow. He's He looked like he's on a trackpad or something. He was like looking at the ground.
No, it's
Oh, two to the left.
so there.
Oh my god.
Gotcha.
Res.
Somebody doxed Riley. So yeah, about as expected as it gets from this situation. But yeah, it was gonna happen.
There's something for
It was gonna happen. In situations like this, with this much attention, something like that is unfortunately guaranteed. It's guaranteed. I hate to say it, but yeah. It is guaranteed, unfortunately. They're such losers. Yeah, it's fucking... It's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, yeah. Archimedes. Well, the problem with doxing is now this opens the gate to swatting. So that is the next possible thing. Unfortunately. Imagine getting swatted for being a Kovacs player. I got swatted twice for being a Battlefield player, so...
Oh. I'm knocked on you.
Deadass? Yeah.
Oh, we got fucking Big Jim resume.
Fucking guns drawn outside of my house, the whole thing.
Oh wait, he's back.
Bro, they're all in the arches. All in the arches. Oh, knocked resume.
Seems like streaming just guarantee. Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh.
almost guaranteed.
Just hide for.
I remember this clip. I just farmed him up on this flag. I remember this clip.
Yeah.
Let's kill this guy, and that's the end of the clip. Boom. Oop. Hey buddy, remember me, Dr. Hanzo. Can't say I do remember you. Can't say I do. Welcome to the channel.
Oh my god, this guy's just running around like nobody's alive.
What the? What?
Streamed from a couple of years ago.
Take this laser off the shotgun, dude.
I don't, I'm sorry. But welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, welcome back.
I gotta take this laser off the shotgun, dude. It makes the hip fire like too small.
Oh no, oh no. I'm using the shotgun in this clip. Boom. Boom. Did I kill anyone else? No. Shotgun clip, diabolical. Shotgun. You got upset I criticized your gameplay. Yeah, Dr. Hanzo, man. I stream every single day for the past 7 years. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't remember that particular moment. I don't remember that. So sorry, or sorry it happened, or happy for you, you know. Doom, 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 doom. The exact pad I was looking at, what are your thoughts on it? It feels really good. So I'm on the Artisan Key 83 right now. I'm on the Artisan Key 83. I'm using Logitech G Pro 2 Superlight, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know the combination of words. Superlight 2. And I have Obsidian balanced skates on it. The red ones. This combination feels really damn good. It feels great. I really enjoy it. And again, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for watching the stream again. Like, you guys are great. I know we've had some crazy interactions today, but that comes with the situation. But I really appreciate you guys watching the stream. Thank you for that. 1,200 viewers. Dude, we're all just waiting for the beta, man. I want to play the beta, you know? Like, come on now. Give me the beta. Immediately. I'm on a Key 83 Soft. Key 83 Soft. BF6 beta on the 14th? That is correct. Have yet to see a single high-skilled MNK player believe this is cheating. Metaphor says, if this is cheating, every controller player in COD needs to do life in prison. I'm sure if you watched her play live, she misses a lot and has better player as better players mentioned than I have mentioned. You can see the imperfections in the gameplay. Absolutely fucking based. I repost that. That's a retweet from me, metaphor. That's a retweet from me, metaphor. We love you, Enders. I love you guys too, you know? Real shit. On God. What the fuck are we doing after the 17th? Dude, I'm walking outside and I'm standing outside probably staring at, like, traffic. Staring into the sky like this. Walking around like Joe Biden, like... You know what I mean? Like, probably tweaking out somewhere on the side of the road. Just lost. Just lost. Completely lost on the side of the road. Screaming at my wall. Yeah, that's another thing I'll do. Yeah. What do you like about 2042? The footstep audio. Backwards jump sliding into the grocery store. Dude, people are just linking me. People link me this. For anyone convinced that Riley CS doesn't cheat, you just click for their Twitter. Look at this. Look at the quality of this. Look at this quality. Like, first of all, this is like 15 FPS. It's recorded on a piece of sandpaper. Like, recorded using fraps. Using fraps, dude. Mr. Gentleman 93. Most of the time your gut says he's cheating, he's cheating. In the bio, British flag, beautiful wife and 3 kids. Listen, man, your kids need you, okay? You need to fucking get off the Bird app. Stop trying to become an... Get off the Bird app. Dude, this shit's also insane, by the way. This shit that's going around where people thinks it's okay to let some fucking professional have access to your PC to prove that you don't cheat. Never in my life, respectfully, would I ever do that. Sorry. Never in my life am I giving some freak access to my computer so they can have a look around because they think I cheat in a video game. You are crazy. The only person I give control of my PC is Freethy. Exactly. Exactly. 3 digits on the back of your card. Thank you. What is this? Why do you support... Hater, I'm 13, blocks as a weirdo. Great news. So that is a beta count. And that's a beta count. Release the files. Dude, I also see this all the time. If you're this good, why don't you play professionally? Oh my god! It's almost like everyone has a different life with different things going on. Baranox, great example. Baranox, you guys know Baranox. He's fucking cracked. He has played professionally with me on teams. We've won tournaments. Does he want to waste his life in his view playing professionally all the time? No. He does other things like collect firearms and, I don't know, have a baby with his wife. The consistent cope from you is insane, Enders. Just stop. You're coping harder than ever, lil bro. Not a single good MNK player is in support of your delusional viewpoint. Unlucky! Exclamation point, and I send the tweet. Remember, folks, for the uninitiated, dual PC setups are how you cheat in 2025, so showing your task manager as proof for hand camera does not just run on a second PC passively. Riley doesn't have a fucking stream PC, dude. I'm like 90+ % certain Riley does not have a stream PC. Yeah, we're talking no. 9800 X3D 5070 Ti. Yeah, this is not. They don't have a stream PC. So, yeah. Called KVM methods for cheat inputs, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't have a stream PC. It's a complete moot point. There's no stream PC. Roman glazing a cheater all day because it's your homie. You've been brain damaged the entire day, denying the fact that this isn't cheating, right? Trying to cope yourself into believing, into forcing there to be evidence there that isn't there. Cope. X-Rain, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. How do these people know so much about cheating? Isn't that interesting? Let's talk about that for a second. Why are there suddenly a bunch of random shitters that all have incredible in-depth cheat knowledge? They're all experts. They're all experts. They know everything. They know all the methods, all the things. Why? What's going on there? Really strange. Really strange. It's kind of weird. Hand cam is never evidence of anything ever. What? Hand cam definitely helps disprove things. You serious? Hand cam definitely helps. If your hand cam is showing you make the movements, it helps at bare minimum. Not a single smile since the BF6 beta has ended. No, we're all good. So Riley gets banned. Why? They're not banned. They're not. They're not banned. They're not banned. Aqua de Joe. It's a classic. It's a classic. Okay, I want to go do something before it gets too dark, so I'm going to see you guys later. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate all you guys. New YouTube video tomorrow on stuff. Probably a bunch of news roundups, maybe some Battlefield 6 stuff as well, obviously. Brusky, thanks so much for the $5 donation. Riley should use a feet cam for all of us to be sure they're not cheating. Yeah, I'll pass on that. At least both of you get to milk the bad press. I'm not interested. Dude, that was my one video. I'm done. I might talk about it on Twitter. I might reply to some idiots. I'm not trying to milk this. There's no milking here. I'm not interested. I made my video with my opinion, and that's it. Whoever said the feet thing needs at least a 48-hour timeout. Milking being your Twitch views will climb inevitably? No. I've had the same viewership for the past, like, week, bro. Going 42 tomorrow? I don't know, dude. Alright, anyway. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all the gifted subs, all the resubs, all the donations, all the super chats. Thank you for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Peace out.